You ever feel like you're stuck in a life you didn't choose? Like every day's just a copy-paste of the last, empty, repetitive, and painfully predictable? That's not living. That's surviving. And deep down, you know it's not enough. You keep waiting for motivation, for someone to believe in you, for the perfect moment. But let me give it to you straight. No one is coming. No one's going to knock on your door and hand you the life you dream of. It's on you now. You've got two choices: keep drifting or grab the wheel. Keep explaining or start executing. The truth I'm about to share with you will shake the lies you've been living. It'll challenge what you thought you knew about success, power, and purpose. But if you stay with me, really stay with me, and take these lessons seriously, your life will never look the same again. So here's your moment. Drop a 9 in the comments if you're ready to take back your power. And don't forget to subscribe, because if you want me to break down exactly how to reclaim your freedom, your identity, and your future, you need to be here for what's next. Let's go. Make an effort to better yourself. If you don't put effort into bettering yourself, you won't succeed. Just like that, it's done. Real life is impatient. Whether you're exhausted or preoccupied, time doesn't care. Either you're making progress or you're falling farther and more behind every day. So, I must inquire, are you okay with being confined? Does the constant sensation that nothing is changing bother you? Reason being, you're essentially opting for it if you disregard self-investment. What followed was a life-altering epiphany. Put more effort into improving yourself than into your work. Making a livelihood is possible if you put in the necessary effort at work. But you will get rich if you put in the time and effort to better yourself. And I'm not limiting myself to monetary matters. What I mean is to have independence, self-assurance, and direction in life. What I mean is creating a life that makes you happy on a daily basis. Being unchanged, however, prevents all of that from happening. If you don't progress, you'll inevitably lag behind. Life isn't a place for making excuses. Effort is rewarded. Get off your duff and find your own way. No one is showing up. Repairing this is all on you. Begin immediately. Peruse a book that provokes contemplation. Acquire a skill that will increase your worth. Challenge yourself to improve. Getting there won't be a picnic. In order to get things done, you'll have to cut off the distractions. Don't lose sight of what's really important. But is there another option? No progress at all. Investing several years in futile pursuits. I can't justify paying that much. Because you want more, you have come here. Quit being a sap. Life is short, so make the most of it by reaching your full potential. If you want a better future, you have to take care of yourself like it's your future. Stop wasting time. My excuses are over. We must begin immediately. Personal development leading to success. You are perishing if you are not evolving. That is the harsh reality. It takes effort to achieve success. Hope and desire aren't enough to make things happen. You attract success by becoming the person you want to be. Your progress toward your goals will be slower if you don't put effort into improving yourself and increasing your worth. Believe not the myth that everything will magically fall into place. Not at all. Attracting success is a matter of perspective, not a path you choose to take. It is imperative that you grasp this. Pursuing fame and fortune will not lead to success. Being able to handle success is the path to this. Being a valuable person is essential. Someone whose contribution benefits society as a whole. However, there is a catch. Behaving in the same way won't get you there. Just sitting back and waiting won't get you there. Personal development isn't always pleasant. That hurts. Making the necessary sacrifices is difficult. You will do whatever it takes if you really want more from life. Going above and above is something you're dedicated to. Brush up on your knowledge. Alter your frame of thinking and read up on the subject. Keeping to what you know is easy, and I get that. Still, you won't achieve success if you remain there. You'll come to deeply regret it. Regardless of your level of preparedness, time continues to advance. So be prepared. Make an effort to better yourself. You need to start thinking differently. You should get used to stagnation if you refuse to progress, because progress can only lead to achievement. Plus, falling behind is an inevitable consequence of stagnation. Do something. Begin immediately, because tomorrow is never a good time to grow up and be successful. Now is the day. The significance of mastering oneself. Listen, I need to tell you something honestly. Life will have influence over you if you are unable to exert self-discipline. That is the harsh truth. Is there a frequency with which you've allowed your habits, urges, or emotions to control your actions? Just think about all the times you were unable to succeed due to your own lack of self-control. To succeed, you must first become an expert at yourself. And you're inviting disaster upon yourself if you're not prepared to do it. True power is in one's ability to master others. True strength lies in mastering oneself. The actual fight is here. Having command over your immediate environment is not the point. Managing your reflection in the mirror is the key. Are you aiming for greatness? The next step is to master your mental processes, including your emotions, ideas, behaviors, and concentration. Distractions and your own shortcomings are sabotaging your progress. You must overcome them, but let me tell you the reality. Achieving self-mastery requires effort and time. Nothing good comes easily. You have to be disciplined to earn it. Reliability and concentration. You miss an opportunity to improve every time you lose your temper and act impulsively. You miss an opportunity to improve every time you give in to sloth or delay. When you've mastered yourself, you stick to your routines even when you're not in the mood. This is challenging. This isn't meant to be. Everyone would do it if it were simple. You must first master yourself if you want to excel above the ordinary and take charge of your life. Would you want to have power? Next, master your thoughts, feelings, routines, and behaviors. The world will no longer be blamed or excused. You are both the issue and the answer. Put an end to procrastination and begin self-mastery right now. Nothing counts if you can't manage your own behavior. Keep your activities hidden from others. You may believe it's innocuous, but that's not the case. The second you let someone in on your routine, they get control over you. Their opinions, uncertainties, and critiques are warmly welcomed. By allowing them the opportunity, you invite the criticism that it's impossible, that you're inadequate, and that you accept less than what is really achievable. You make yourself vulnerable to the impact of their views. You definitely don't want to be burdened with it, believe me. Keep your activities a secret. The reality is that you will show them by your accomplishments. Your job title and current project are only labels. Don't let them define you. Criticism is a common human trait. People who have a limited understanding of you are quick to label you based on that one piece of information. But it is not all you are. Your aspirations, deeds, and goals make you who you are. Furthermore, you should be defined by it, not by the subjective views of others. or by their narrow perspective on your life. Put an end to the discussion. Let go of the need to be validated or approved. Keep your activities a secret. The outcomes should be the first thing people notice. You begin to live life on your own terms when you stop defending yourself to other people. Nobody needs you to live your life for them. Living for yourself is your purpose here. It is up to you to make your own destiny here. Sow seeds of distrust. Permit them to inquire. Silence them. Now it's up to you to disprove their claims. People lose their ability to sabotage your success when you keep your dreams and ambitions to yourself. Their blessing is not necessary. It is not necessary to seek their approval. You are not required to provide an explanation. Do what is required of you. Therefore, quit babbling and start doing. The secret to getting things done is to keep quiet about it. Make sure that everyone can look to you as their only solution. Take control again. You are relinquishing control at this very moment. You succumb to the worries, doubts, and views of others around you. They will inform you of the possibilities and the ones that aren't. Allow them to set your boundaries and then adhere to them. Walking down a cliff like a sheep. That is very pitiful. They will never comprehend your true potential, but you are betraying your power by surrendering it. The sad truth is that unless you take charge of your life, someone else will. Your life will become a prison if you let other people to dictate your choices, actions, and future. They are living your life. Their norms, expectations, and standards are shaping your life. However, that is only existing and not living. The moment has come for you to regain control. You were not placed in this world to go along with the flow. You were meant to be a trailblazer, an innovator, and a creator. However, that becomes impossible when you are ensnared by the assessments and viewpoints of others around you. Refrain from allowing them to control your decisions. Their blessing is not necessary. It is not necessary to seek their approval. Achieving your objectives will need you to be self-reliant, make tough choices, and accept responsibility for your actions. Right now, the power is in your hands. Your life may be different if you only took the plunge, but you've been too afraid to do so. Don't sit around hoping for a silver bullet to appear. It will never materialize. Today is the day you must seize your authority. It won't come to you if you sit around and wait. Own it, take it. Embrace life with the self-assurance of someone who understands their value. Your future cannot be dictated by other people anymore. Nobody will rescue you if you don't reassert your authority and manage your own life. Examples of success with privacy. Telling everyone what you're up to would make them appreciate you more, right? Oh, I see. Distractions, criticism, and judgments increase in proportion to the amount of time spent discussing your activities. People are able to criticize your actions, point out why they won't work, and undermine your vision because you let them in. They could care less about your actions. Take it. You lose control when you divulge your intentions at every turn. Everyone knows what you're about to do before you even start, and it's a huge error of judgment. Keep your actions a secret. Give them the proof, and he'll be proven correct. Results are respected by people. People value doing something. However, people get sidetracked by your words and start to wonder, question, and criticize when you share your intentions with them. Doubt can only enter your own head at that point. Quiet down and go to work if you want to see any meaningful results. Keep at it. Allow your outcomes to do the talking. Put an end to requesting approval. Get over your need to be validated. Give up attempting to convince insignificant individuals that your actions are justified. Pay attention to constructing, making, and accomplishing. The findings will make a statement the moment they are released. They will want to know your secret sauce. Let them be perplexed. You will have come a long way by then, making your own rules and ignoring theirs. The moment has come to take action, rather than just plan things out. Demonstrating your progress will put your detractors in their place. Your response should be your success. There is nothing more important than that. Silently work your way to the top, and when you're there, let everyone else catch up. Loving life to the fullest. Living your life according to other people's expectations is the antithesis of living your life fully. It's all an act. You're putting on an act, hiding your true identity and trying to fool everyone. And you're aware of it in your heart. It's pointless for you to strive to please everyone. Doing so will only lead you to fail, since you'll never really be yourself. Worst part? You end up becoming someone else entirely. Just be yourself. Stay true to yourself. You surrender control when you pretend to be someone else. Put a stop to acting a certain way. Put an end to being a baby to make other people feel better. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, that's when things begin to shift. If you want to be free, you have to quit being a mask. You liberate your capabilities. Your joy is liberated. Consider this. How much is the expense of living a fabrication? Attempting to satisfy everyone else comes at a cost. Resentment, annoyance, and anxiety characterize this existence. There is no time like the present to begin living a genuine life. Ditch the need to be validated. Quit stressing about other people's opinions. Do not feel pressured to conform to the standards set by others. You have come to this world to create your own life, your own history, and your own destiny. Show the world who you really are, what you bring to the table, your talents, your opinions, and your story. Speak your mind. Take no prisoners. Now is the moment to take control. Just be yourself. When you give up trying to be someone else, you may finally start living your own life. Quit being a sap. Just be yourself, bold, genuine, and authentic. Role modeling for others to follow. Take my advice. Words are cheap. A lot of people can speak a good game, but deeds are all that matter. No amount of telling someone what to do will motivate them to really do it. Proving it to them is the way to go. Nothing you say will ever compare to the impact of your life, your deeds, and your choices. A hypocrite is someone who claims to support certain values, but does not really practice them. Not a single one finds any motivation in it. You should not worry about being perfect at first. The reality, however, is that you must begin by being excellent. People will be inspired in ways you can't even begin to fathom when you begin to live your life according to your values. When you act in accordance with your words, others will follow suit. Therefore, you contribute to the issue if you do not demonstrate the desired behavior. In what time will you act? For what reasons are you preventing yourself from reaching your full potential? You miss out on the chance to motivate someone else for every moment you procrastinate or hesitate. Your hard work, self-control, and achievements might inspire others to follow in your footsteps. But if you aren't challenging yourself to your fullest capacity, you are limiting the potential of others around you. Would you want to motivate other people? Then you need to gather yourself. Put yourself out there and make a difference. Shift. Take the lead. You demonstrate the potential for greatness by exemplifying it in your own life. More people will be inspired by your deeds than by your words. Put an end to planning your next move. Show us, put it into practice. Be a role model. That's the way to motivate others to choose your path to success. Difficulties and resolve. No matter what you want for, life will not provide it to you. It will be challenging. If you believe that achieving success is easy, then you must be dreaming. Problems will arise in life. The important thing is not whether they do or not, but rather how you respond to them. You will fail if you allow obstacles to derail you. That is all. You have the choice to remain helpless in the face of adversity or to rise above it. You get to decide. Taking the helm when things become tough is a real test of leadership. And I'll tell you something. You're not trying hard enough if you're not dealing with challenges. You aren't developing as a person if you have it easy. Overcoming adversity is the key to personal growth and resilience. Your resolve will be put to the test. You won't be able to do much without them. Plus, doing nothing accomplishes nothing of value. Put an end to blaming the difficulty or your inability to complete the task at hand. The key to success is not letting setbacks derail you, even if everyone faces them. A lot of people utilize them. Their example teaches them. They become more powerful. Sometimes you have to fight your way to the top, but in the end, it's worth it. You doubt that you will be able to overcome your challenges. Pause for a second. You're stronger than you believe. You're more capable than you give yourself credit for. In other words, when you face a struggle in the future, don't give up or give in. Deal with it directly. Keep going. Pull the trigger. Pull out all the stops. As a result, you develop. No retreat, no surrender. You stand firm. You persist. You persist. And when you emerge victorious, you will have gained strength, agility, and an unbeatable edge. Problems are stepping stones to success, not the finish line. Make a change in your life. Who are you to say that you are the master of your own life? Who is it more, you or the people around you? Because you're not being truthful if someone else is involved. You're giving up control of your life to other people, external factors, and justifications. That too is intolerable. There's only one life you get, and you're wasting it by sitting about and hoping that other people will provide you direction. Breaking news. No one will come to your rescue. You're the one being held responsible. Your personality is shaped by the 5 individuals you spend the most of your time with. Moreover, I will go a step farther and say that you are your typical behavior. You are only floating if you do not take control. Also, aimlessness leads to nothing. Waiting for good things to happen to you is a certain recipe for failure. Regardless of how uncomfortable it was, they stepped up, made a choice, and took action. Put an end to wasting time waiting for approval. Forget about waiting for everything to be just right before you begin. It doesn't exist. You can never get another day if you sit about and wait for the perfect moment to do anything. For the time being, you have command. No one else will step up and make a difference in your life until you do. Believe me when I say that everyone will abandon you. Don't expect anybody to feel sorry for you. If you don't decide and do anything, someone else will. Make a change now. Quit allowing other people, your fears or uncertainty dictate your limits. A new life is yours to choose if you so want. You must stand up and defend it. Quit taking it easy. Put an end to being cautious. You are the one in charge of your own destiny. You must stop allowing other people or things to lead you astray. You must take initiative and responsibility for your life if you want achievement and significance. Now is the moment. Take action immediately. The responsibility has shifted to you now. I have provided you with the resources, knowledge, and reality checks. The moment has come to act. Your one and only existence is slipping away from you at a rapid pace. Your own initiative is required for any kind of transformation, achievement, or liberation from the constraints you've been experiencing. The anticipation of the ideal time is killing you. You are impatient and can't wait for approval from others. Now is the moment. So, how will you address this matter? Will you continue to put things off? Or will you decide today that you are going to be the boss of your own life? Now is the time for you. Nothing further can be done to assist you. You own the key to your own destiny. You are capable, because no one else will. It is up to you to step up, take responsibility, and begin creating the life you really deserve.